This painting didn't start on this canvas, y'all. It started on one of the hardest days I've had in a very long time. But I want to show you how I turned that moment into something beautiful. It was unexpected, it was unplanned, it was unvideoed. I literally sat at my desk and let that chaos become a design I never could have planned. So the first thing I want to explain to y'all, you've seen my videos before, you know that I paint mandala tutorials, and you're already seeing here on the screen, this is unlike anything you've ever seen from me before. So in order for me to convey to you what you're seeing on canvas and what's playing out at my art desk and in my mind, I think I need to explain to you how I see my mandala art. Typically, you would see a tutorial from me that was a beautiful mandala. You'd have a beautiful center dot with lots of beautiful symmetry. Everything, I try to make as well organized as I can. Of course, it's never perfect, but it always turns out to be art. But I don't know. For me, I think we all do this. We have in our brains like this whole to-do list, maybe it's as simple as I need to feed the dog, or oh my gosh, the garden needs watering, or there's a pile of dishes, or so and such needs so and such, a birthday's coming up, the water heater broke, the car has a low tire, oh, just so many things, And while each one of those things may not be very big, they all just circle in your mind, and you're constantly rotating them around in your head like a big to-do list, and it can become overwhelming. Well, I have ADD, so this rotation in my head never stops until I paint. Y'all, I love painting just because of that. It's like when I pick up those dotting tools and I sit down to a blank canvas, whether it be a rock, a canvas, a wooden piece, anything, everything just stops. And I think somehow in my head, I take all of our dots and swooshes and lines and just all of the little elements in our mandalas, and I kind of look at those as that chaos that's just swirling around in my head like a halo, going around and around in my head, and it doesn't want to stop. And I get to my art desk and I'm like, all right, it's time. I put that big center dot in the middle, and I let that represent me. And then I start pulling from the chaos. I start taking all of the dots and I put them together around the center dot. And then maybe I'll take some swooshes and some fine lines and some swirls and some doodles, or whatever I'm feeling at the time. I very rarely plan these things. And it's like I can take all of that chaos and I can really organize it into some beautiful symmetrical piece, and when I'm done, it's like I feel rested. One, my brain just shut up for a minute, and let me tell y'all, that is welcome. But two, it's like all of that chaos got thrown down on that canvas, on that rock, whatever the area is. I have it all contained, I have it all organized, I have it symmetrical, I have it beautiful, and typically I have some meaning to it. I can look back at some of my mandalas and say, oh, that's the one, where I was feeling really good. Like the tutorial we did a couple of weeks ago, it was that blue and pink, and I had, just given myself a little grace with my goals, and I was feeling relaxed and rested, and it really showed in my art. It was just very, for me, I thought it was very good, and I was like, all right, that shows that's the one I'm gonna call grace. And I don't ever, really talk about these things, but for me, it's real and it exists, and I love it when I can just kind of get it all out. It's so weird, it's so hard to explain how it's like, okay, it's organized and it all works together. It's all beautiful. All of those tiny things became this one item, and I think it's beautiful. I can handle it type thing, And it's like, okay, we've got this. And so you can just imagine what might be going on in my head as you see what I'm doing on the screen right now. So this painting didn't start here. Like I said, it all started with a little rock. It started with a little orange rock. And if you'll allow me, I'd like to tell you about the little orange rock. Y'all, it had been sitting on my desk forever. Orange, this little rock, is my favorite color. And it has been sitting on my desk literally for years. Years, I'm not joking. Because I struggled to make orange beautiful in a mandala, even though it's my favorite color. And I had one of the worst days I have ever had the other day. And I thought, you know, girl, just go. It was late. It was probably like 7 o'clock at night. And I thought, go to your art desk. Just go. Maybe, you know, just take all your chaos in there, make your mind shut up for a little while, and just paint. Don't hit the record button. Don't video it. Don't do anything. Just paint. Do it for you. You know it's not going to turn out that well anyway. Just have a little one-on-one time. You, this orange rock, and your chaos. And y'all, I'm telling you, I sat there and I stared at that rock for a hot minute, and so many negative emotions were coming, and I was very overwhelmed. And I remember I just grabbed my watercolor pencil and I just started basically scribbling on this rock. And I just kind of giggled. I mean, it was kind of like that whole comic relief moment, you know, where it was just like, now look what you've done, you know? And I mean, it was watercolor pencil. It wasn't permanent, but I looked at it and I thought, I don't feel like I can make a full mandala right now. I don't think I have it in me to organize everything that's going on in my head. I don't think I can make this big tornado in my brain stop. And I looked down at that rock and all of these little, like, cubby holes it made, all of these little sections. And I thought, well, maybe I can just, you know, decorate a few of them. I can put some dots in that one and maybe some lines over there in that one. Oh, we could put some swooshes here. And one thing just led to another. Y'all, I never got up. You know, I ended up filling in every single one of those little spaces. And I did it. My mind was quiet, and yeah, I wasn't making it symmetrical, and I wasn't organizing it into something beautiful like a mandala, but the chaos was coming out. It was getting sorted. It was getting a space to exist. It was awesome. And I just kept going. And it was the most unexpected thing I had ever done. It was just a little bit of relief. And it was so welcome and so needed. Now, I'm not saying this solved any of my problems. I'm not saying that I was 100% when I was done. I'm not even saying I slept well afterwards. But for a moment, I found peace. For a moment, I quieted, I don't know how to say that. I made the little storm in my head chill out. It was a moment, and when I was finished, I kind of liked it. Wow, this looks really cool. Look at all these little designs. And y'all, on that rock, I mean, I had it all in there. I had like a little smiley face, and I thought, oh, look at the happy me is poking out, you know? I had a tiny, tiny little mandala in there, and I thought, oh, look at me, my mandala, my organized stuff, man, it's trying to come out. Look at me go. You know, I had some really pretty doodles that I'd never really painted before, and I thought, oh, now those are really nice. I could probably use those in a mandala later. And I realized what was happening. I was taking, I mean, this is such a weird play between my art and reality. But it was like in my art, I was seeing it. It's right here on the canvas. You're seeing right here. It's like all those little pieces of chaos. They're all getting separated. They're all getting, you know, their own little space to exist. And I realized at that moment, maybe I couldn't put this all together in one big cohesive thing and some grand scheme where everything just works beautifully together, and we have this perfectly beautiful mandala and everything is right in the world. Well, it's not. But what I've done, oh my gosh, y'all, I gave it all a space. It all has a space to live. And when you break it down, you have this big problem and you break it all down, you can manage it. And I did. I managed one little piece at a time. And I kept managing those pieces until all of the pieces were managed. And then I looked at that crazy line that I made in the very beginning. And it was like, oh, it just represented that moment of release, that anger, that frustration, that whatever it was, and just scribble all over the place, you know? And at the end, I thought, man, I'm getting out my fine liner and I am going to go over it in my gold, in that dazzling metallics gold paint. And, you know, it brings it all together. I mean, it's all of a sudden, maybe it's not a mandala, but everything's together. Everything makes one piece of art. And I was so excited with this process that I continued on with the gold paint. I embellished here and there with my fine liner and my dotting tools, anywhere I thought needed a little gold speck, just bringing it all together. All of these very different little shapes and containers with different little pieces of chaos in them. They're all becoming one. They're becoming manageable. They're becoming pleasant to look at. They're not so scary anymore. I could pick from any one of them. Y'all, this was a magical piece. So I posted a picture of this little rock, you know, over on the community page, and so many of you guys liked it, and you're like, okay, where's the tutorial? And I grabbed a canvas and my Oolay watercolors, and I thought, let's do this. Let's explore even further. Look at you reaching for the most sparkly colors you have. JaDeL is coming back, y'all, and I was feeling so good about it. I can't wait to show you the final reveal. Check it out. Oh, y'all, let me know what you thought about this. I know this is completely different. This was more of a tutorial on how to paint with your feelings instead of your tools and paints. It's a whole lot different. I'm very nervous about it, very vulnerable in this video. Let me know what you think. I hope this really maybe gives some of you an outlet or an idea of how to find a little bit of peace. Maybe you can create something beautiful from your chaos. Maybe this is what happens when we let our feelings become part of our creativity. Sometimes the mess is just where the next beautiful thing is hiding. Go paint something beautiful, and until next time, rock on!